The Heat traded Kevin Love a couple of days ago to the Utah Jazz. Most feel the Jazz will buy him out, making him a free agent. And there's a lot of thought that he wants to come back and play with the Cavaliers. How realistic is that, and how could he help?
Yeah, I have a idea for an NBA rule, and that's if you're waived by the Utah Jazz after the age of 35, it's mandated that you retire. But I would say with Kevin Love, I think that's probably again, as Brian Windhorst said, you can't say any of this with a straight face because this is the NBA and all is possible. I mean, Luka Doncic got traded, so anything could happen. But I don't know. I look at Kevin Love as that signing would be more like a Tristan Thompson type of deal where he just comes back and is a leader or, you know, kind of a mentor in the locker room as opposed to a guy who helps you on the floor. He didn't have a terrible season last year. I think he averaged about 5 points. But there were a lot of games he did not play, and that was for a reason. The Miami Heat needed a guy who offered what Kevin Love used to add. So I think it would just be, if the Cavs were to sign Kevin Love, I think it would just be kind of for nostalgia's sake, as opposed to a guy who's going to come out on the court and really help you win a championship. They might be better off served spending that veterans minimum on another playable big man, which I think they could still use, and I think they could still use that, whether it's like a Thomas Bryant type or, a guy who's a little younger who's actually going to play 10 to 15 minutes every night. Kevin Love is not that player anymore. So I would be surprised he didn't have a great ending with the Cavs last time. Obviously, got bought out and waived. Was pretty upset about that. Kind of let the front office know about it, that he wasn't pleased. So I think it's probably a long shot, but again, it's the NBA and nothing's impossible.